Hi there from Disney's Hollywood Studios. I am not going to Disney's Hollywood Studios today. I wish that I was so much, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different, maybe something hopefully kind of fun if I could try to beat the weather today. I am gonna ride the Skyliner. I'm gonna ride this all the way to Epcot, and then I'm going to walk back to Hollywood Studios, and I'm gonna see which one is faster. Is taking the Skyliner faster or is walking faster? I'm gonna go ahead and take the Skyliner now in case it does start to rain, because I'm pretty positive that this does go down due to inclement weather. So if I have to endure the rain, I will just walk back through it. But I am very, very curious as to see what will actually be faster. You'd presume the Skyliner, but this does have to go to Caribbean Beach and then to Riviera and then on to Epcot. So it has to make a few different station stops before actually making it to Epcot versus just walking straight there. So I'll see what happens and how long it takes. I really do wish I was going to Hollywood Studios today, but maybe sometime in the future. Hint, hint. All right, and here I go, starting my takeoff. Oh wow, that breeze right now feels phenomenal. Wow. I love this. So right now each individual party gets their own gondola, which that is something that I've been wanting for a very long time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it finally happened.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner
Hello.
at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
You don't say.
We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
Cool.
With connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway.
That's where I'm going.
Disney's Pop Century Resort.
No.
And Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
No. So I started the timer on my watch. I've been in the air about 2 minutes so far. So I will be timing how long it does take for me to either walk or take the Skyliner. And I'm very curious. Like I've already said, I think that taking the Skyliner will be quicker, but I could definitely be surprised. There's the parking lot right back there, and I've almost made it to Caribbean Beach.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
This is exciting.
This is our final destination.
Ooh, I'm slowing down a little
All
bit.
passengers must disembark at this station.
All right, good to
Transfers
know.
and return service are available. Thank you for flying with us.
So I wanted to do this because essentially I wanted to see the Ratatouille construction and just kind of the progress on that, because it looks like it's really okay. I've stopped now. That's kind of fun. This will definitely impact the time frame, because I am counting these kinds of interruptions. I wanted to see the Ratatouille construction, and I tried to think of a way to kind of expand upon that and make it a little bit more interesting and worth the trip out here. And then I was inspired to essentially race the Skyliner, which sounds like it could be pretty easy, but then I guess I'll find out. All right, coming down for a landing in the Caribbean Beach Resort. I'm about to hop on that line right over there,
the doors automatically
head over to Riviera,
when
and then all the way over to wherever it is, Epcot, which is way over there. All right, just got off of the Disney's Hollywood Studios line for the Skyliner. Now I'm heading straight over here, not wasting any time for the line for the Riviera Resorts and Epcot. And here I go, that's a launch out of the Caribbean Beach Skyliner station over to the Riviera. I did get a wrapped gondola this time. I'm in the Haunted Mansion gondola, which is okay. I'm not trying to be too particular because I am trying to give this as reasonable of a challenge effort as possible. The breeze right now feels phenomenal compared to how hot it is outside.
We are now sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, home to a collection of tropical villages inspired by the colorful architecture and lifestyle of the Caribbean islands.
So over there is the Riviera Resorts. So I'm about to pass through the Riviera turn station. I don't have to get off here, so essentially I just have to stay on all the way to Epcot.
If you are traveling
This
to
is
Epcot
actually
today,
pretty expedited, so I'm a little bit concerned trying to race because I don't know if I'd actually be able to be successful, but we'll see. And here I am launching out of the Riviera turn station right there, which means I am on my way on the longest leg of the Skyliner route, I suppose, over to Epcot. There's no wrap on the windows of the gondolas. You can see where I came from way over there, the Caribbean Resorts. Making my way towards Epcot, and you can see how dark the sky is getting over there, so that does not bode well for me. There's the Tower of Terror right there, and I think I'm heading down into the turn station here to be redirected over towards Epcot. This is what I missed most about Disney World, specifically the Skyliner, the monorails, just those kinds of experiences where you can just go to Disney and just enjoy your time people watching. And now with the distanced gondolas, I guess, where you have your own gondola. It is very pleasant, especially with this cross breeze up here. All right, so I just departed from the turn station and I'm passing by the Swan and Dolphin Hotel. This is where is the Boardwalk Resort, and that is where I'm gonna be walking all the way back to Hollywood Studios along the boardwalk and the Swan and Dolphin. I'm getting pretty close. I don't know if you can tell at all because of the wrap, but there I am. Hello. So it's kind of hard to see with the wrap around the gondola, but this is the extension of the France Pavilion. Drat, I wish I didn't have a wrapped gondola, but it's actually so super cool to see. All right, so it took 24 minutes and 15 seconds to make it to Epcot on the Disney Skyliner. Now I'm restarting my stopwatch and heading back to Hollywood Studios. I do wish that it was a little bit easier to see the France construction, but from the looks of how far along that they are and how close they are to being finished potentially, it's probably going to be opening up at some point. But here I go. Like I said, I'm starting my watch right now. There we go. And I'm heading off to Hollywood Studios. So I have to be 24 minutes and 15 seconds in my casual walk over to Hollywood Studios. I'm not speed walking, I'm not running. Without a doubt, I'm just casually walking. And I'm just seeing if I happen to beat the Skyliner time, because I do just want to take it easy today. And this was a fun idea to do. It's a little bit sad to see the boardwalk so empty and barren compared to how it usually is. It's around 6 o'clock, so usually this is when the nightlife would kind of start to come alive here at the boardwalk, but a lot of places are temporarily closed. Some places are permanently closed, which is really unfortunate, but don't really have time to check those out because I'm heading all the way over there by the dance hall, then past the Swan and Dolphin, and then over to Hollywood Studios. I'm just not used to seeing it this quiet at the boardwalk. It's definitely peaceful and relaxing, but it's just so super weird. It is still pretty hot, but thankfully I did bring my umbrella, and if I don't use it for the rain, I can at least use it for the shade. Oh, darn, it's a clear umbrella. Because I didn't update the time while I was riding the Skyliner over to the International Gateway, I'm not gonna update the time until I make it back to Hollywood Studios, so it leaves a little bit more suspense in the game. You can actually wonder if I'm gonna make it or not. So that is the dance hall and Jelly Rolls. And this is the bridge that would connect over to the Swan and Dolphin. I am heading over to Hollywood Studios, which I pretty much just have to follow all the way down underneath that bridge, way down there, and then that'll be Hollywood Studios. So let's see if I make it. I'll be honest, I'm feeling pretty good on time though, kind of surprisingly, unless this walk just takes a lot longer than it looks like it's gonna take, which it might. I may actually beat the Skyliner very comfortably, but we'll see. It seems like I'm beating the weather too, which is definitely a good thing, because I was not super excited about either walking in the rain or the potential of not getting to ride the Skyliner and having to wait for it due to the rain. So it looks like this is really working out. I am absolutely getting some exercise today. I have not done this in a long time. It was years ago that myself and Bernard walked this in between Epcot and Hollywood Studios. That was back when we could actually go to the theme parks, of course, but this is still relatively fun. It's something to do. All right, I made it to the home stretch. I just have to go underneath this overpass. I can see the Skyliner station just straight ahead. Right over here to the left is the turn station from the Riviera Resorts. I'm almost there and I'm still doing pretty good on time. Straight ahead is the Disney Hollywood Studios bus station area, and I can see the entrance of Hollywood Studios straight over there, the Chinese Theater, Black Spire Outpost. You can see the Skyliner gondolas going by in the distance. I am so close. I've almost made it. I feel like I remember this taking so much longer before. That is probably because we stopped at a lot of the resort pool bars along the way just to check them out and have fun, so there was no rush back then, but that might be why it took a little bit longer. There's the Tower of Terror silhouetted across the water, the security entrance to Hollywood Studios, and there's the Skyliner station right there. I've made it over to the bus stop. I'm almost there. Okay, and here I am walking up to pretty much exactly where I started, the Skyliner gondola station here at Hollywood Studios, and my time is officially 23 minutes and 35 seconds, more or less. Awesome, I beat the Disney Skyliner. That feels pretty good. Pretty proud of myself, that was fun. All right, there it is. I successfully beat the Skyliner very casually. I do remember this taking a little bit longer, but I think it was because of what I mentioned when we did stop at the resort pool bars, but I'm still ultimately pretty surprised and satisfied and proud of myself. This was a very easy video concept that really I just wanted to get out of the house and do something fun. I wanted to see the Ratatouille construction, which I ended up not really getting to see because I was in a wrapped gondola, but it was still fun to do, and I hope you appreciate a shorter video like this because it's what keeps me entertained these days, and it keeps me having a really good time around the theme parks, and I appreciate you watching and hanging out. So I will be seeing you soon. Have a good day, and goodbye.